Sorry I missed your call last night. The four of us are having a lot of fun. It's just, I don't know, there's this girl next door. Garrett knows her apparently. Maybe her dad killed her mom or something. Like, it's not real, obviously. It's just, I don't know, this place is really weird. I mean, just please give me a call. If I don't answer, I'm probably out shooting guns or whatever other cottagey things. So, I will talk to you soon.
Hello, this is the Professional Amateur Hour coming to you with a movie review. Today we are looking at Death Trip, which is a movie from 2021. It's done by Gravitas Ventures and Kamikaze Dogfight Productions. It's directed by James Watt and stars Kelly Kay, Tatyana, Olal, Garrett Johnson, and Melina Trimarchi. The plot of this is that there's four friends who go on a cottage trip in the dead of winter. During their trip, they find kind of odd things about their neighbors and the townies. What will happen? Well, you have to watch and find out. So what are some positives about this movie? Well, I definitely thought it was competently shot. I could tell what was going on in every scene, which is always good. The score was good, definitely matched up to what was happening on the screen. What else? There's definitely some segments I liked. When the main characters, they go to a restaurant, there's some townies there. They're invited back to a townie party. I enjoyed the townie party quite a bit. I thought it was interesting to see kind of the hostility between country and city. I thought that was clever. There's some good segments towards the end when, like, Tatyana, she decides to step up her game. I was rooting for her really at that point. So what are some negatives? Well, there's quite a few actually within this movie. There's one glaring thing that happened in the beginning where they're taking a road trip and the cameraman is sitting in the driver's seat and there's three people in the back, so you can tell that the cameraman is just kind of moving the camera, not thinking that's not a person there, right? So it's very strange that way that the cameraman is taking up a seat within the car. There was some kind of out of place editing. They did a few kind of edits where they flash forward towards the end in very random spots within the first half, which didn't make sense to me. And then there was also one scene that had like no consequences, even though someone supposedly got killed during that scene. Then the next scene, they're just alive. I guess it was a dream or a hallucination or something. It was just did not make sense. I know I mentioned some of the acting, but some of the acting was also very awkward, I found, especially in the beginning. It seemed like a lot of the dialogue was ad-libbed, so these characters are getting to know each other for the first time, just like the actors, which definitely kind of made it just sound silly half the time. Where they're just kind of like chit-chatting and chatting over each other, and there's no real direction to their conversations. And that just also is like, I guess that's the quality of B movies, but yeah, it just seemed very strange. The story, there's good and bad things about the story. Like I said, it is kind of segmented, so there's always switching up every 20 minutes, so you never are stuck at one place for too long. Having said that, it does take a while to get its stride, to really figure out what it's doing, who's the main character, that type of stuff. So once you get to about the townie party, like I said, it definitely picks up and definitely gets a direction after that. But before that, it kind of seems directionless with what's going on and stuff like that. I guess you're getting used to the characters, but like I said before, the characters are getting used to each other as well. So who is this movie for? Well, it's definitely filmed in Canada. If I was to guess, probably somewhere in northern Ontario. So it has this Canuxploitation type of feel to it, especially when they go to the townie party. You think, are they really like exploiting some townies right now for their movie? So if you're into Canuxploitation, then this might be a movie worth checking out. If you're a horror movie fan, I would say that this is definitely a middle-of-the-road film. There's nothing bad or good about it. It's definitely people doing their best with what they got, and they don't got much. I would give it a 5 out of 10 rating. So if that sounds like something you want to see, check it out. Leave a comment if you saw it and tell us what you thought. Like and subscribe as always, and I will see you next time.